Mic, check. We getting the place to be. We getting the place to be. My little cigar for tonight. Little cigarello size. Perfect for the cold. What's up, Adam? What's up, Kevin? What's up, cigar junkies? It's your boy Ash Head, and I am the cigar junkie. And guys, tonight on this episode of Friday Night Live, what's up, Roland? Guys, guess what we're gonna be talking about? We're gonna be talking about January, February, and January. Not February and January, December and January, guys. It is very, very windy and very, very cold out. I got a little heater blowing on me right here, and I got the smallest cigar that I can find in the humidor so that I can weather the storm. But I want to appreciate that, Kevin. That was gonna be my question. Could y'all hear me? I appreciate that. One of the what I want to talk about tonight and get an open discussion going on was about, December and January, everybody's putting together their top 5 cigars, top 10 cigars of the year and everything. Most of your top 5, top 10 cigars, traditionally and usually they are from cigars that came out that year, the year of 2020, cigars that dropped that year. Now, my top 5 was done with my most memorable cigars that I smoked in 2020. So some of the release dates on the cigars were like from 2016, 2019, as well as 2020. I think I had only 2 that was from 2020, and the other 3 were from, I think one was from 2010, and the other 2 one was from 2019, and the other one was from 2016. But mainly, guys, I've been consuming myself for the last few days with top 10s. What's up, Danny? Been consuming myself with top 10s and just trying to, just gauge and look at some of what everybody has been posting and everything. The only large publication that has put out their top 25 now is Cigar and Spirits magazine. They've been the only one so far. We haven't gotten Cigar Aficionado, and Cigar Aficionado is usually the one that everybody look at the closest. We haven't got and some of the other publications, and y'all put in the chat area, some of the other publications that put out their top 10s and top 5. And some of our favorite cigar reviewers put out their top 10s, top 5s. I know Pravada did one. I seen Lee Max. I don't think did Ron put his out yet? I don't think Ron Real has put his out yet. Some of our other top guys, I think Kevin from Cigar Prop did one, and some other guys. And y'all, put in the comments if anybody else that you guys can think of. But mainly, I wanted to talk about Cigar and Spirits magazine's top 25 list. I have to leave. Just wanted to say hello. Appreciate it, Jeff. Hey, be safe. God bless. Wanted to talk about Cigar and Spirits since they're one of the bigger publications, and they have, what up, Bearded Moon? Since they have, guys, this cigar here that I'm smoking, this was given to me. I do not know the name of the cigar. Is on the band. If you guys seen this guy before, it's very good. I smoked one before. I am glad I'm smoking this now. I was gonna save it for a review, but hey, I'm going live with you guys, so I'm saving it for the review. But like I was saying, Cigar and Spirits. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone too, guys, so I can be accurate with everything that I say. But Cigar and Spirits put out their top 25 cigars of the year. They were the first ones to the plate. I'm gonna start with the way they posted it. They posted, and I keep saying top 25, but they're top 20. But they posted 11 through 20 first, and their number 11 cigar was the Perdomo 10th anniversary box press Maduro. You know, Perdomo put out two cigars this year. They put out that Sun Grown 10th anniversary, and they put out the Maduro 10th anniversary. I had the luxury, I use luxury very loosely, of smoking both of those cigars. I'm getting a phone call, y'all. I'm getting a phone call. Hey, go and go by the house. I'm gonna call you right back. No, your house. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that, guys. But Perdomo, and I had the luxury to smoke both of those Perdomos. If you guys smoked it, it's not gonna focus very well on my from holding up the phone. No, it's not gonna focus very well. But it was the Perdomo Reserve 10th anniversary Maduro box press. If you did any of you guys smoke that one? Well, I had the pleasure of smoking that cigar, and nothing about that cigar said top 20 to me. That was their number 11 cigar. It was in front of Plasencia's Alma de Fargo. Yeah, I have had the luxury of smoking that cigar, where it was not as good as some other Plasencias I had. I still didn't think that cigar was a top 20 cigar, but it was definitely a lot better cigar than that Perdomo Maduro. Guys, come on, somebody talk to me if y'all had both of those cigars. That's the Plasencia, the newer one that they just came out with the red and white band on it. They had that one at number 12. They had the Perdomo at number 11. All right. Number 13 was their Tatuaje Mexican Experiment, number 2. I have not had that one. The Alma Fuente, New York. And it probably, I'm just reading y'all comments as I go. Probably was one of my favorites. Got it. So number 13 from Cigar and Spirits magazine was the Tatuaje Mexican Experiment 2. Phone won't focus. There we go. I got to hold it that close. That's the cigar. I'm going to go back so y'all can see the other ones. That's the Plasencia. It was number 12. That's the Perdomo. That was number 11. Number 14 was the Davidoff limited edition special 53 Perfecto. I haven't had a chance to smoke that one either, so I am not going to say much about it. I'm just going to mainly talk about the ones that I thought the placement was kind of off on those cigars. Roland said it was the Perdomo Maduro was good, but damn sure not touching. I feel you on that. I feel you on that, Roland. But Roland, is it a top 11? Would you put that cigar in a top 20 though? Even that, Paul, would you put it in the top 20? Number 15 was the Olivier, the Now the Olivier V, I think the Olivier V is, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but that has been a top 10 cigar in Cigar Aficionado for what, the last decade, 2 decades? I think that and the Louisiana Imperne and the Padron 1926 has been like in the top 10 for longer than any other cigars on the planet. And that cigar was at number 15. That's a pretty good cigar. Number 16. I haven't smoked that one before, so I really can't say much about it. If you guys have smoked that cigar, let me know in the comment. Number 17 was another cigar that I have smoked that it wouldn't have made a top 20 for me. The Camacho Nicaragua Toro. Number 18 was the AJ Fernandez Short Churchill Natural. I have smoked that one, and it was a decent cigar. It was decent. But again, I don't know if I would have put it in my top 20. My cigar is going out. The ME2 was pretty good. Okay, the ME2 was pretty good. Roland be smoking some leaf, boy. Never had the Vega. And no sir on that top 20. I know, Roland, I know. All right, and then this was the one, number 19. The cigar they put in 19. This one, the placement on this one compared to the placement on a lot of the other ones, I disagree with wholeheartedly. And that's the LFD 50th anniversary. Now, I smoked this one and I smoked the 25th anniversary. I think the 25th was a lot better than the 50th, but the 50th definitely was a lot better cigar than the Padermo, the and all the other ones that I named that the placement I thought was a little bit out of whack. And number 20 was a come on, man. I thought this cigar should have placed way higher. I thought this one should have placed a whole lot higher than what it placed also. That EPC New Wave, come on. Yeah, they placed the LFD in the bottom 10 in the from 11 to 20 with the Padermo Maduro, man. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Nobody's buying that. Nobody's buying that. All right, that was their 11 through 20. I'm gonna give you guys 10 through 5. We're gonna do 10 through 5. Number 10, a cigar that I smoked that I wouldn't have even placed in a top 100. Alec Bradley, Connecticut Churchill. Come on, guys. That was number 10. That was number 10. Number 9. I smoked this cigar 3 times. I smoked both sizes. This cigar wouldn't have made a top 200. Number 8. This was a good cigar. This was a good cigar. And you can probably, and that's the Rocket Patel. And you might can argue, and this was a decent cigar. You might can argue compared to a lot of the cigars that's in this, and yeah, I'm definitely calling shenanigans. But I ain't fussing. I get it. Everything is kind of subjective, but I was just wanting, because I've just been being consumed by this for the last few days. This lighter been sitting outside and it's cold. I've been consumed by these top 10s the last few days and top 20s the last few days. And Cigar and Spirits being a large publication, they just put out theirs most recently. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit with you guys. I've been talking about it with a few people. But that Rocky Patel ALR second, eh, it was okay. It was good. It was a good cigar. It was an above average cigar. But number eight, it's not that high up on the list. Number seven was the JC Newman cigar company, the Diamond Crown. I haven't smoked that one, so I can't speak on it because I haven't smoked that one. All right, Miami Cigar Company, the Don Leno Africa. That was number six. That was number six. I did these. That was just an average cigar to me. And everybody else, I know Lee Mack did a review on this cigar, and Lee Mack didn't like the first version of it, and he didn't like the version that they put out this year. He said it looked better than it smoked. It did have a nice band on it. Moon did have a nice band on it. And number five was the Padron, number 44, 1964. That was number five. That cigar has been around forever, and that is a very, very good cigar. But I was looking for more cigars that came out, in 2020. All right, guys. Here we go right here, guys. Here we go right here. I stopped at number five. Number four is a cigar that I want to smoke and I just can't find it yet. I really want to smoke this one. This is the Daniel Marshall cigar. This was that coloration cigar that they did this year. I really want to smoke this cigar because I got a feeling that this cigar is going to be very, very good. That was number four on the list. Number three on the list, I disagreed with, but I seen this cigar on a lot of people's lists. Year of the Rat was number three on the list. Was the Armor for Fuente Don Carlos Corona, number three. And that's number two. And guys, number one. Hey, what y'all give me some guesses of what y'all think number one was. What do you got? If you've already seen this list, don't comment. But if you have seen it, if you have not seen this list, just give me a guess of what you think their number one cigar of 2020 was by Cigar and Spirits magazine. Come on, give me some guesses, guys. Give me some guesses, guys. Tell me tell me what you guys think it should be or what you think they did put. Junior Bone Shaker. What should it be, and what do you guys think they put on the list for number one? Number one. Evening Cigar fan, what it do, Andrew? Andrew, you just jumping in, man. We're talking about top 10, top 20 cigar of the year list. I was highlighting Cigar and Spirits magazine's top 20 list. They finally put out their number one cigar today. Earlier in the week, they posted their 5 through 10 and their 11 through 20. The cigar culture. Everybody been wearing the cigar culture out. But they've been wearing them out, Adam. They've been wearing them out. Hey, before I tell y'all what they put at number one, before I tell y'all what the number one was, check this out, man. Check this out, y'all. I've been hearing a lot of talk. Everybody who know me know I'm a big fan of LFD cigars. I smoke a lot of LFD cigars, and they know I like the Andalusian Bull a lot. I like the Andalusian Bull a lot. And I've been hearing people talk about the Andalusian Bull as if the cigar is overrated, or, that cigar does get a lot of hype. A lot of people hype that cigar up. Hey, I know I hype it up a lot, but that cigar isn't a bad cigar. So if you've not smoked an Andalusian Bull, don't go off of people saying the cigar is overhyped or the cigar is not as good as it was the first time I smoked it. Don't go off of that thinking that that's a bad cigar. The LFD is still better than most of the cigars that I have smoked. It is. And I know that's just my opinion, but I really feel that deep down inside, because I've smoked some cigars this year that there has been a lot of cigar reviewers, and there have been a lot of people hyping them damn Year of the Rats, the Ratzilla, and all them damn rats. And them cigars hadn't been that good to me. I'm sorry. Those cigars have not been that good to me. Most recently, I smoked the Ratzilla, and I didn't finish that cigar. And it costs just as much as an Andalusian Bull. So, guys, because people have been talking about it based upon the price of the cigar compared to the hype around the cigar. But I just wanted to get that out. Before I tell y'all what Cigar and Spirits magazine posted as their number one cigar of 2020. Their number one cigar for 2020 was the Romeo and Julieta Reserva Real, Nicaragua. This was their number one cigar for 2020. I'm pausing for dramatic effects. I'm pausing for dramatic effects because, believe it or not, I haven't tried the Bull yet. What? as good as you smoke, as good as you smoke, Barrett? Come on, man. I wouldn't have called that number one either. And I smoked one earlier. And this one here, the guy at the brick and mortar gave me that one for free because the one I smoked earlier was so poorly constructed. Let me show y'all the picture. Was so poorly constructed, he gave me one for free. And y'all, don't take this as I'm trying to dog somebody's list or dog somebody's cigar, because y'all know I'm not, man. Y'all know I'm not. And I ain't trying to call nobody on their bullshit or nothing like that. This ain't that type of video at all. I'm just talking about top 20 lists, and I'm just giving my opinion of what I think of the placement of certain cigars. Is that fair? Is that fair? Can I do that? Because this is the same kind of talk we would do if we were sitting in the lounge. We'll do the same kind of talk if we was in the lounge. It's just that I'm doing it public. But you know how sensitive some people are. People, somebody, and it's a good thing I only got about 300 and some subscribers. And so this video probably won't be seen by some of the powers that be, or who think they're the powers that be. So I won't get as much criticism, and I won't end up in the council culture slot by talking about it. But I'm not trying. This is not a knock video, or this is not a hate on anybody else video. This is just Carson giving his opinion about some of the picks that some of the people put in their top 5, top 10s, top 20s. That's all. It's just that some of these cigars that I have smoked wouldn't have made my personal top 20. That's all I'm saying. This cigar here wouldn't have been in my top 500. I'm going to go and just say that. And it's not a bad cigar. Don't get me wrong. The cigar is not bad. It's not bad. All right, the same list. How would I arrange the top five? That same list. How would I arrange the top five? Let me go back to it. Let me go back to it. How would I have arranged the top five? Hey, thank you for asking that, man. But I got some of these I haven't smoked. The majority I have, some of them I haven't. So for number one, that same list. You want me to do the same list, right? Same list. For number one, I would have. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Number one, if I did this same list with these same cigars, I would have gave y'all the Oliva V for number two, and I'm just going off of the ones that I smoked. Only the ones that I smoked. I would have gave y'all the Plasencia for number three. I would have gave y'all the Arturo Fuente for number four, and I probably could have shifted that up closer to the top. And the number five one, if I'm going off of this same list, I would have gave it to the Padron. But the Padron, I'm pretty sure most of us who listening in and watching can probably agree that that Padron could have went for number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It is a rough list, man. That was a rough list, man. That was a rough list, Beard. That was a rough list. But that would have, if I had those same cigars to choose from, that would have been my top five. That would have been my top five. Adam agreed with my list. Nice. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that, guy. So, what was some of you all's top cigars for 2020? Let me tell y'all some one. I'm just gonna mention one cigar that I think should have been on that list, and I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't on the list. Well, two cigars that wasn't on that list that I was disappointed that wasn't on that list. I finally got an opportunity to smoke an Illusione Ypres. That's on the list. If they were putting cigars on the list like I seen, because all of those cigars didn't come out in 2020. They had the Padron that's been around for ages on that list. So they could have put the Illusione Ypres. I guess that's a given though. They could have put the Aganorsa Leaf, Supreme Leaf on that list. They could have did the Aganorsa Leaf, the Signature Series Maduro. They did a 2020 release of that cigar. I know that it's been released before, but they did a 2020 release of that cigar again. That could have been on the list. The Daniel Marshall cigar looked interesting. I am gonna try some of those cigars. I'm gonna try some of those cigars, and I'm gonna review a few of the ones that I think that shouldn't have been on the list. I'll have a review post next week with this one because I need to smoke it for a second time because I couldn't finish the one I was smoking today because it cracked so bad on me, and the more it heated up, the more it kept cracking. But I think they got a bad box because as I was looking through the box, I was seeing some cracks in the wrappers on them. And that's no reflection on this brick and mortar because they do very well. And I usually get a lot of good product from them. Hey, Partnell, you know what to say, baby. You know what to say, baby. Hey, my team not in the championship. My team probably won't be nowhere near it no time soon, but I'm still screaming War Eagle. I don't agree with that new coach either. Nigga, Boise State coach, man. Get this guy up out of here, man. Come on, man. The T52, the N9. Hey, the T52 and the N9, nice. Good cigars, Moon. Good cigars. Yeah, the Supreme Leaf. Kevin, you didn't like the Supreme Leaf? The ones that I'm most curious about, I missed that question. The ones that I'm most curious about, that one that's a collab with Fuente and Davidoff. I'm more curious about that one. I want to smoke that one. I want to smoke that Mexican experiment also. And I want to smoke it was one more on that list I wanted to smoke. Let me go back to it. Because there was one more on there I wanted to smoke. Oh, I want to smoke that Diamond Crown too. Those are 3 of them off of that list that I want to smoke. Leon Moore, what it do, man? I appreciate y'all jumping in. I'm not gonna be on here real long, much longer, guys. I just wanted to talk about that shortly. Of course, y'all know I'm a bouncer, so I gotta go secure the premises tonight. I gotta work the door at a hookah lounge tonight. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. What are think you named them, but what are some other cigars that y'all would have liked to have seen on that list, or some that y'all think should have made that list? I said mine. I said my 2 that I thought. I had that Mexican Experiment 1 and 2. I prefer the second over the first one. Well, the 2 is the one that they had on their list. So I'm gonna check that one out. I'm gonna check that one out. This is a pretty good cigar, guys. This is a pretty good cigar. So you can get a lot out of a little cigar. You can get a lot of good flavor notes out of a small cigar. And then put my wrap up so I can put it in my cigar journal. I don't want the wind to blow it away, because that'll happen around here. What else? What else y'all think could have been on that list? Hell, they could have put the damn Mil Diaz on there. The Mil Diaz wasn't one of my favorites. I liked it, but it was a cigar that came out 2020 that was a good cigar. It was a good cigar. I smoked the Thai tea, Espinosa Thai tea. I smoked that today. That was a New Year's Eve release. Um, Tonight, usually while I'm working, I'll usually smoke a cigar. I'm probably gonna smoke number 9 tonight. That seemed to have been my Friday night smoke, my weekend smoke at night. That number 9. I'll stand up there and drink some coffee and I'll smoke that number 9. The place across the street, they have the number 9s over there, and I usually go grab one before I clock in and smoke that guy. The Juarez. Come on, man. The Juarez could have been on there. The La Kareem could have been on there. The La Kareem could have been in the top 5. Hell, the Juarez could have made a top 5. Those were 2 very good cigars. And I think both of those come? I think the La Kareem was a 2019 release. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. Big fan of the number 9. Number 9 is good. Now, I like the T52 better. T52 has a lot more strength on it. But the number 9 is good. The number 9 is good. It's got a good middle of the road type of strength that's pretty good on it. I like that. I like the number 9, Moon. The Oscar Superfly was a good one. The Oscar Superfly was good enough to have been on that list compared to some of the other cigars I seen. It could have definitely made the list. To Mike got a T52. Okay. Mike stepping up, baby. Let's go, Mike. Hey, Mr. Clark 30. That's what I'm calling Mike, y'all. My bad, Mike. I ain't mean to tell everybody your government. I think that's Mike. That ain't Mike. Hold on, I'm getting my people mixed up. No, that ain't Mike. My bad, dog. My bad, Mr. Clark. My bad, Mr. Clark. But T52 good. Yeah, it's definitely good. Enjoyed the Thai tea. Smoking the number 9 now. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a number 9 tonight. I usually kick it with the number 9 and the I usually kick that number 9 out on Fridays, Saturdays, sit there, and I just usually go. It's a little spot across the street from the spot that I do, and I pick up a number 9 from them. They usually hit me for the whole dub on that number 9 though. That's about right for them number 9s though. The Death Bucket 2 was a top 10 for me. I have not smoked the Death Bucket 2. And I was trying to think of that cigar today when I was talking to the guy at the brick and mortar and couldn't think of it. Wouldn't come to my mind nothing, man. Cafe 1901 San Andreas. That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one that could have made the list. That list compared to what they had on there. And not saying that that cigar ain't bad, because that cigar is good. Hey, I'm already in the final third. I'm already nubbing this baby out right here. It didn't take long. It's just what it took me like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to smoke this baby right here. If you guys are looking for a quick smoke, and y'all find some of these, trying to see, get it to focus. It ain't gonna focus. There we go. Y'all find some of those babies there? Pick them up. Pick them up. This was given to me by a follower and subscriber, JN Caption. He works for LA Animal Rescue. I also got a video coming out that highlights their company as well. Real good guy, real good company, and you can also adopt some of the pets as well, guys. So check them out, LA Rescue, if you live on the West Coast. I don't know if they ship around the country, so animals, that is, because they got ducks, they got everything, iguanas, you name it, they got it. 1502 Blue, that could have went on there. I haven't smoked it, but I heard good things about it. AD the Cigar Man, shout out to AD the Cigar Man. Hey, I just got finished watching his review on the Blow and Smoke Reaper. The Reaper could have made the list. Come on, AD. The Reaper could have been top 10. I thoroughly enjoyed that cigar. The Reaper is by Blowing Smoke Cigars. They're a small company out of Houston, Texas. Correct me if I'm wrong, AD. Small company out of Houston, Texas. I did review one of their cigars on the channel, so go back, check out the reviews. I reviewed one of their cigars. I don't know if the Reaper was the one I reviewed, but I think I reviewed their Lancero. But yeah, the Reaper could have definitely been a top 10 cigar of the year on anybody's list. Should have been a top 10, should have been on my top 5 most memorable list. But I didn't remember it, so was it most memorable? Uh-huh. Did I say Happy New Year? Guys, I want to pause for a moment, and if you are smoking, I want to ask you to blow some smoke in the air. We lost 2 sisters of the leaf this past week. One of the sisters by the name of Simone, who was very influential in the cigar community, and the sister from Sisters of the Round Table Cigar Club, who was very influential in the cigar community. So we want to blow some smoke in the air for those two young ladies that are now resting in heaven. Yeah. Well, guys, I've been on 40 minutes. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys coming out to check me out. And remember, guys, you owe it to your palate to smoke great cigars. Ashhead out.